Right now, folks, we are going to switch gears and we're going to talk to the ladies of St. Francis College, Brooklyn. But first, joining me is their head coach, who's in his second year, head coach John Thurston.
Michael, good to be here.
Welcome, coach. And also Eilidh Simpson. Yep. That's right. Yep. And Katie Fox. Now, Eilidh, you're from Australia, right?
Yeah.
How'd you find your way to Brooklyn?
Well, it was always my dream to come over to America and play college basketball. My coach back home, he helped me out by sending out highlight and game tapes to various colleges across America. And I was lucky enough to end up in Brooklyn Heights.
All right, well, hey, welcome. Coach, as far as you're only in your second year, you've been around, right? You've coached in Florida. Explain your basketball career, high school.
Well, I've been
college.
on the, this is my 41st year of coaching. I was on the men's side for 26 years, and then I owned a basketball academy in Atlanta for several years. And when I got back into coaching, I got back in on the women's side, and that kind of, it's been a journey. I lived in the South for 35 years, but had an opportunity a few years ago to come over here to St. Francis. Brenda Milano was the head coach then, and she asked me to come as an assistant. And I was, I was immediately taken with her sincerity and the way she operated her program. And she then went on to tell me that she wasn't going to be in it that much longer. And they were looking for someone with experience to take over. And St. Francis has wonderful people from the administration.
Irma Garcia gave you a call?
Irma Garcia is a tremendous boss, one of the best athletic directors that I've ever worked for.
She's only one of 4 or 5 female athletic directors in the country, right?
Correct, yeah. There's not many of them, and there's not many of them that have her understanding of what coaches go through, because she was a former coach. So she's great to work for. President Dugan is tremendous also.
Ladies, compared to last year and this year, it is like 5 nights and 1 day, right? Explain that.
Well, we've all got a lot of experience, and we've really learned how to play together under Coach T. He did a great job of turning the program around. So we all, we work together, we have great chemistry on the court, and that's really what turned it around.
Yeah, I think just it's been 3 years for most of the team playing together, and that really helps us on the court. And we're also great friends off the court, which I think is really important.
Starting off the season, especially during practice, when did you feel like, you know what, we have something special this year than what we had last year? Anybody jump in?
Yeah, we always thought, like, coming in this year, we weren't that happy with last year where we finished, and we knew we could move on from that. So coming in this year, we expected to be a lot better, and we just moved on.
Right.
Yeah, we became a lot sharper. It seemed like we clicked a lot more, especially even in the first few practices. Like, everything felt really familiar from last year, and I think we've just been growing together as a team.
I also want to put something in there also that Brian Morales, the assistant AD, told me, especially, and you also, that academically, you are second in the country in terms of women's college basketball, correct?
Correct. In the Women's College Basketball Association poll, we finished second last year, and that's really important to us, because that's a lot tougher than the basketball side, because you can't have a bad test, you can't have a bad class. Anybody has a bad test, a bad class, you can't be there. So, and it's a total team effort. In basketball, you can play 7 or 8 players and be very good, but to get to being second in the country, it's every single player on the team in every single class, and we're just really excited about that. It's great for St. Francis, it's great for our kids.
How do you go about balancing that out, the classroom and basketball?
Well, I mean, it's all about your time management. And our coaches have done a great job of creating an environment where being a good student is extremely important. And they have this rule where we have to go into study hall, if we don't reach a certain GPA, and it's probably a lot higher than many other schools would have their teams reach, but it's because being a student is really important as a part of a student athlete.
All right. On the court, right now, you just came off a loss over Mount St. Mary's. Right. You're tied, there's a 4-way tie for first place right now, correct? How do you guys go about weeding out those teams and continuing that success the rest of the season?
Well, we've just got to take one day at a time. If that's a practice day or a game day, we don't look too far ahead. Like, today's a practice day for us, so we focus on each possession of practice, and then tomorrow will be a game, and we'll just focus purely on that game.
You play Sacred Heart tomorrow.
Play Sacred Heart tomorrow, and they're one of the preseason favorites for the league championship. And as Eilidh said, what we try to do is we don't look down the road. We only talk about what we're doing that day. It's there's too much of a that's what the fans do. And basically, the fans
and people like me, right?
People like you.
Yeah, right?
You ask
Media,
questions
right?
about what's going to happen in 2 weeks from now, and we're concerned about what's going to happen 2 hours from now. So that's you have to kind of take it like that. Take it in baby steps if you're going to improve.
One last question. Support, school support. Have they really come on board with you guys now? I mean, I know that they've always been behind you, but now, since you're winning, changes things.
Yeah, winning makes everything better. Like, it's not just the people around the school, like the fans, but also the other student athletes are recognizing our achievements, and they're really supportive of us.
Yeah, the gym's been a lot more full for our games and stuff, so it's really nice to see people out supporting us.
And you're from Ohio, so what are they saying back home?
Oh, they're really happy. Everyone will share all our links on Facebook, and everyone's really supportive of us back here.
And down under?
Yeah, my parents will wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. to watch NEC front row, so they'll never miss a game. They'll wake up early, and they're always supportive.
All right, well, ladies, thanks for coming. Coach, thanks
Appreciate
for coming,
it.
and
Thank
we'll
you
have
for
you
having
back.
us.